Welcome back. Fairway Media's coverage of Farewell to the Pell. This is round 3, part 1, playing the gold course. I am Chris Waugh. Joined by Paul Wright, who is the tournament director.
Hi, Chris. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to be here. We got some lead card coverage coming at you. Final round, gold course, professional level course. You actually designed the course as well. What was the idea behind the course? As after we get through the players here, Kenny Clark leading the tournament at 23 under. Chris Holden chasing at 20 under. Got Andrew Lovejoy and Michael Lambert just behind at 18 and 16 under. But back to the mindset behind the course.
Well, we just had availability to this beautiful piece of property from the Ross family. It's been in their family for many, many years. And with the idea that they were going to develop it eventually, which they did. And that's why we're closing the course and having this final farewell tournament.
Yep, and here we are on 2A. It looks like the players are just looking to navigate the Mando. It is a par 4. Here is Chris Holden to follow Kenny Clark's great sidearm. Yep, that looks well done by Chris as well.
Yeah, these gold tee pads really allow for people to gain strokes or lose strokes. They're very challenging.
Yep, and that was Andrew. That was a good shot out of him. Here comes Michael looking to follow. Yep, right where he's looking to put it.
Good to see some of our local top players work their way up to the lead card on the final round. Andrew, Chris, and Michael are all local people, and Kenny's from Seattle. He's definitely brought his game.
Yeah, Kenny's been tearing it up for a while on the local scene. All of these guys really. Here's Chris Holden to follow Kenny. Gets caught up a bit as he pushed it. Didn't quite get over on it. Here is Kenny. I misspoke. Yep, the basket is tucked from that angle just behind all those trees. Andrew doesn't really have in his way. Good up from him.
Yeah, this is usually the shot you have if you leave a little left, a little short.
Chris just putting it close. Kenny gonna give it a bid. Yeah, good look from there. Maybe a blind shot. He was listening. Here's Michael. Yeah, good putt from Michael. Comes Andrew. Little low.
Oh, that's trouble.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's one that you just blame on yourself because you should be making it. He knows it.
Yeah.
Make the harder one.
It didn't end up going as far as those can on that hole.
Kenny for par. And Chris doing the same.
So as they go to 2B here, this is pretty straightforward. This is almost a birdie or die because there's only one tee pad. You play it from red, blue, or gold, all from the same spot.
Yep, nothing in the way, no real out of bounds, no nothing. Just get it close and make a putt. Now Michael gave himself a bid. He wants to be a little closer. Kenny has gotten close the past couple rounds and looks to do almost the same. That should be in his wheelhouse.
This is the one tee pad that's a little slippery since it's a temporary hole, and we were closing. We didn't put gravel or concrete down.
Good throw, Andrew. Jump in. Good shot, buddy.
Yeah, there it is. The card likes it. It's a good one from Andrew. Yeah, and something like that where a tee pad is maybe a little muddy or temporary, it affects everybody in the same way. Hopefully. So it's not really too detrimental.
I don't like to see it during tournaments, but the circumstances that were there, that's what happened.
Yeah, understandable. And if Michael was the furthest out, we can expect some putts to be made here. Here's Kenny. Oh, well, the unexpected sometimes happens.
A little bit of wind.
A little early.
Little wind.
I will say nothing about whether or not Chris will make it. Taking his time because he knows we're here to jinx him. Well done. Yeah, Kenny disappointed about the par, but he's still got a couple strokes. Make him feel better.
Yeah, on this particular course, you can gain or lose strokes, so these guys should probably keep an eye on the second card as well.
Yeah, yes, much room for motion on this course. Maybe nesting in the tree. That should still be all right from there.
Yeah,
Chris looking to push a little further.
This is the last of the temp holes, so they'll be playing the regular course after this hole.
Andrew trying to find the same nest, but he kicks out just a bit. You got Kenny. I'll show you the sidearm. That looks pretty good. He should be able to push past those branches that the others got caught up in and fall just where he needs to. Great shot by Kenny. Shenanigans.
Probably need something heavier. It's pretty blocked by that branch.
Michael gonna take his lie from underneath where he was stuck in the tree. That looks to be just fine. Good shot. Andrew looking to do the same.
There you go.
You can see it really well.
I know. You almost have to go from this side.
Oh, you got it.
And scene. Alright, here's Chris. Just a jump putt from there. Well done. And Kenny as well. Same mistake as on the last hole, just a little bit early. I expect him to get that corrected soon, but he'll have a consolation birdie.
Yeah, that was an eagle attempt.
Yep, there's the birdie 3 from Kenny. And Chris after the jump putt approach. Well played by both of them.
So this is the easiest hole on the gold course.
Yep, there is out of bounds on the right side.
Here.
Yeah, the players are looking to just navigate straight down the hill. It's about another 200 or so off of the end of that hill, if that.
Yep. Steeply downhill, tucked away in a bunch of trees.
Yep. And those look to be just fine. Kenny, he wants that one to come back.
Can you move practice it back in?
Well, you've got a pretty good grouping there.
Making it look easy.
Good bounce back.
Well done by the group.
Thank you.
All right, Kenny almost getting taken out by another group. Chris with a little bit of an awkward putt, going through his routine. Yep, well done.
You wanted to join the party over here?
Well, last time I threw over here, you covered my disc with sticks.
And Michael to round out the star frame. Yep, and hole 4 is a long par 5. The players are looking to just push as far forward as they can to get good footing for a shot up and over the hill. Pretty well unobstructed except for the OB far left and maybe some bad footing if you land in the pallets. But is that out of bounds, Paul?
It is not. It's a free lift.
And there is out of bounds on the right side as well. Got to come back. Yep, good shot from Kenny. That's Preston taking photographs of the photographers.
Preston did a great job. I sure appreciated him coming out and being involved.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Let's go.
Yep, great shot there from Andrew. But yeah, Preston frequents many tournaments and takes photos of the players. It's always nice to see some of his work out there.
Yeah, he's
Michael. Yep, great shot from Michael. Set him up for his third shot to get under the basket.
For those that don't know, that island was to be covered with wood chip, arbor chip. We just did not get enough chip until it was time to close the course.
Yep, and even in its current state, it served as kind of a natural bunker you wanted to avoid.
Yes.
So, served its purpose.
Yeah, Chris. Good turn on your body there, dude.
Yeah, and anything up on or near the hill on your second shot is phenomenal on this hole. That's what you're looking for. And there's Phil, or Andrew. Looks to be a good shot by Michael. That's about where you're looking to get. The basket is there left in the darker trees.
We see that Mikey is wearing his Crooked Rooks sweatshirt. A group of local guys got together and formed a club, and they they do different challenges and raise money for this golf club.
And volunteer work is key, most definitely. Thank you to everybody that does their due out there to get the courses in shape and run tournaments. The players appreciate you very much. Oh, just low from Kenny.
Come on, Kenny, make one.
Michael from the trees. Slightly uphill. Oh, good bid, just a little bit soft on the left side. And Chris has got to be careful with the hill behind it. Kept it up top.
Yeah, good break there.
Good put up the hill from Andrew.
I know.
Kenny with the par. And a par for Michael. A couple of missed putts. But we saw some players with some opportunities.
Oh, hole 5. I don't know if any of these guys would be laying up short. There's a river. It goes to an island, but you could play it up short on your first shot. If you don't have 350 in your bag.
Yeah, and that's got a swing. That looks like it is off the island. And Chris looks like he's following a similar line. Yeah, and players who miss the island will go to a drop zone.
Yes.
See if Kenny can get it on there. That looks a bit higher.
He certainly
I
hasn't.
could not see.
I did not see it either. He laid up.
Yep, after seeing the other players, not a bad decision. Yeah, and these guys are maybe thinking about halfway giving it a run, but maybe not committing fully. Yep, that just fluffed out on Chris. So Kenny did miss.
Here's a good bid.
Yeah.
Do that again. I'm pretty sure I can make it.
Kenny wanted to correct off the first.
Good,
Oh, looks like maybe Andrew laid up a little too far.
Yes, I believe so.
And so the players will tap in for their bogeys. Yeah,
Provisional.
and as you were saying earlier, these players are going to have to worry about that chase card as they are not taking advantage of any opportunities that they are giving themselves. At least not up to this point. And the gold course is a difficult course. You have to be ready to perform if you're out there playing the gold course. Or be patient enough to take a beating.
Yeah, it has more than just length as a challenge. It has some very narrow areas, and it has some fairways that turn at different distances where you want a good layup shot.
Yeah, it challenges all of the shots in your bag as well. And this is a beautiful hole.
Yeah, I don't see our otters or our turtles out there today.
And here comes Andrew. You know, looking to just push as far straight as he can, maybe fall left toward the basket up the hill.
Oh,
That looks to be perfect. Yep. And the 309 up in the corner is a little lower than the whole wheel play because it does go slightly uphill. But no problem for these players as Michael gets it in the bullseye. And Chris looks to be a little low, but straight at it. Yeah, we'll see how the ground play was. He'll have a putt, though. Should be looking at the basket. And Kenny from the back of the bus. That looks to be pretty good from Kenny. Yeah,
yep.
All the players will be putting.
Good to see the geese in the neighbor's yard. We don't like them on the course too much.
Yeah, the geese will make the fairways a little slippery, right?
Yeah, they sure will. Yeah, that was my group, and I'm glad that you couldn't see the look on my face.
Thank you.
Good birdie from Kenny. Here is Andrew. Yep, solid. Chris did scoot up. He's right there as well. Birdie. And we'll have another star frame.
It's a lot of star frames.
Yes, hole 7 is a very demanding tee shot. That was phenomenal out of Andrew.
Oh, man. I'll say.
It's a very tight gap.
Pretty steep uphill, and then it's got to take a hard left turn.
Yep. Anything up in this trail that you can see or just past is what you're looking for. Just get up on top of that hill. But much easier said than done. As Chris does exactly what I said. Kenny with a sidearm. Be interested to see how this goes.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. He's in a spot where he could go out of bounds or could be looking really good.
Yep. Yeah, it looked like it was on a phenomenal line to fade right back to the thick part of the fairway. And Michael just punching out, trying to find that thick fairway. Looks like Kenny did get knocked down. Just looking to get forward.
Yeah.
Give himself a good shot on the next. Chris from a knee. Awkward roller. Or not. Looks to be a good shot from Chris. Should have a putt. And these players are in prime position. That is very difficult to get to that spot off of the tee. And Kenny's third.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Yep.
Great
Get
shot.
it over with. Michael from a knee.
Nice shot, Mike.
Wow. That's a really difficult place he was playing from.
Yeah, and you can tell how demanding these gaps are from the players needing to take knees in the middle of the fairway just to find themselves an angle to get forward. And even this putt from Chris has got a few gaps to go through. Looked good. Good birdie from Andrew. It's a well-played hole. Yep, good par. Again from a knee.
Yeah, only the open pros are playing the gold tees. So you'll see other groups out there that are not playing gold. Not enough time in the day to send all the groups out on gold.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. That would be a long round for some. Yeah. Good shot from Andrew. A little tight. They are going to the basket behind the bush, correct?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, and it's a long uphill push. It's difficult to get up past that bush. Chris giving it a full pull. Getting it a little straight. That'll be an easy up from there for Chris.
One of the nice things about the Bud Pell was the 3 courses, the red, the blue, and the gold, are all played just as they are in tournaments. So if you want to come out anytime and practice for a tournament, then you could come out and play, the gold course or whichever you chose to play.
You got that.
Yeah, that was nice because I've gone to a few courses and they've been set up in layouts that I wasn't wanting to play. So it's a good feature to have had. Yeah. Everybody looking at par here. And that's a difficult hole. You're not really going to find too much trouble off of the tee, but it takes quite a rip to get the 3.
Yeah, only the top few players have a chance at 3 there.
Oh, looks like Chris is out a little further.
And he
does have some work to do.
Yeah, he's just... That's experience from playing that hole.
But again, a tap in.
You need to be able to throw something very straight here. That stays straight for quite a while.
Yes, throw your skinniest disc you have in your bag.
Just like that.
Oh, nearly. Yep, that one was looking good. Yeah, this is another demanding gap.
This is the smallest gap on the...
Good looking though.
Yeah, it looks like they've had it surrounded. See if Kenny can send one down the middle.
Oh yeah, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, he has done it. Great shot from Kenny. Anything through that gap feels like a victory. Doesn't matter where it ends up.
Absolutely.
Good play, buddy.
Yeah, good up there. Chris gonna step putt it. Kinda.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was interesting from Chris. Kind of a half go run layup. But he went quite a bit further past than I think he would like to have. Yeah, get it close for Andrew. Kenny gonna give it a bid from distance. Very close.
Yeah.
Good effort from Kenny.
Yeah, good three save, dude.
Yep. Solid from Andrew.
Good save, Chris. Thank you.
Yeah, good par for Chris.
Yeah, I've really watched Chris grow over the years of playing. He just makes really good decisions on the course now. Where he used to just throw his big arm and throw it with abandon, and he makes good decisions.
Yes, and being able to play courses such as Bud Pell like he had, it makes you have to make good decisions. All right. Well, there. So there is the first half as we get into some highlights. So that was Farewell to the Pell, round 3, part 1. We will be back on part 2 with Fairway Media. Go ahead and like, subscribe, tell your friends, annoy your coworkers. Thank you again to Paul Wright. Easy to do because he's right here.
Good time to thank Innova Disc Golf and 360 Disc Golf, our local disc golf shop. Thanks for all your help over the years.